Andrew with The Change. Going to be doing a review of the Electro Harmonix Cathedral stereo reverb. I'm only running this mono. Going to go through and try to do a quick one. So this is your blend, reverb time, your damping or your tone pot, feedback, and pre-delay. And then you have a mode, which selects through these different modes, and then you can actually push down to go to a preset. The first thing we'll hit, you can go through all these. The first thing I'm going to show you is just how to save a preset. As soon as you go to something, activate the pedal here. This is your bypass switch. What you're going to do is you're going to adjust whatever, and if it's adjusted, so you can see this is if you have your preset on, the minute you adjust it, that little light starts to flash. That means it's not saved. From that point, hold down the mode until all the lights flash and it's saved. A really great pedal. You have a tap tempo over here. And you can also have this as an infinite reverb. So if you just hold this down, that's actually just going to hold out for however long. When you release it, it'll gradually come off. As you can see, when you bypass it, the reverb immediately stops. There's no trail on the end of that, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage. I really use this. I'll go with some of my presets here. I use this pedal for some really nice open sounds. It just really fills out the sound. The blend pod is obviously the blend between your signal all the way to the right, to the left, and the wet signal. Right now I'm on a hall reverb. You have a hall room AccuSpring, which is pretty nice. The Grail spring is pretty nice. Two interesting ones is the reverse reverb. You can kind of hear that come back. You can have some really cool feels with that. And this Grail flurb is pretty interesting. Obviously that's a little extreme right now. And that's a little bit more toned down. So just going to hit these really quickly, trying to keep this short. Blend. Reverb time. This is actually not going to be the tap tempo. That's going to be pre-delay over here, and you can see it. It's going to change the indicator light. So we're just going to set this so that essentially there's no tempo there. This is going to actually set... And you can hear it making the change there. It stretches out the actual reverb, but not necessarily the feedback. I guess you could kind of think of it like the springs moving. Obviously, this isn't a genuine spring reverb. Tone dampening is just simply your tone. On the Grail flurb, it's actually a different effect on that. It's actually the that little wah effect on that. And then the feedback is the actual how long the tail end of that is going to carry on.